Hi guys, and welcome back to Crypto Chester, the morning show, 9 a.m. here over in Thailand. Amazing stuff. And look at Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin is going absolutely crazy. Looking at 68,551 right now. Absolutely unbelievable. I went to sleep and it was what, like 66 or something? Like really good stuff. Seeing this from Bitcoin. Are we going to see the all-time highs? We're going to be going through this throughout the stream today. We're going to be looking at some altcoins. We're going to look at Bitcoin on the midterm, the short term, the midterm, and the macro, of course. And then we're going to be looking at, I mean, it's an unfavorable position here, but I do really want to short this asset. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to be looking for a potential big juicy short to be executing later on today, depending on the price action of Bitcoin, right? Because it's slightly going parabolic, if you will. Hello to everyone who is watching there, wherever you are in the world. Amazing stuff. I see a couple people from the CC gang coming through over on Telegram. If you want to join the Telegram, guys, link is in the description. Amazing stuff. Let me get some music on for you, and let's get this morning party started. Starting off with Bitcoin here on the hourly time frame. That is going to be the short term, guys. Bitcoin is currently at $68,600 and climbing with confidence. Okay, the confidence that I'm talking about, it's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. If you look at the volume weighted ATR bands, guys, we've got the 15-minute volume weighted ATR band currently set at 67,400. And from there, we've just kind of been banging it up continuously in terms of this level of support has been very strong. But the big question that everyone is asking, not so much me, because not many people ask me that many questions, but generally people are asking a lot of questions about Bitcoin, saying, where are we going to stop? Where are we going to get rejected from? Okay. There's some very obvious trend lines that I've drawn in here. Okay, some very obvious trend lines. I see LR in the chat. Nice to see you on the stream there today. Hope you're having a fantastic. I guess it's evening where you are, or nighttime. Hope you're having a good night time. Sounds so weird to say, but yeah, lovely to have you on the stream yet again. You can see that the trend lines that I'm talking about here, guys, it is on the midterm, so I'm not really going to go too much on the short term today, just because there's not really that much going on apart from extreme bullish momentum, and can't really get that much TA from near enough all-time highs for Bitcoin on on a chart like this, right? You can't really do that much TA on the hourly. It's ridiculously parabolic. Okay, we're climbing at a ridiculous rate at this point. So yeah, we're going to be moving on to the macro-ish timeframes to start off with, and then we're going to basically be chopping up some altcoins, right? But yeah, where are we looking at for Bitcoin right now in terms of levels of rejection? Okay, this is very important stuff. The two trend lines that I've got drawn in here, yes, they're not that great. Okay, they're not that great, but these are the most favorable ones right now on the midterm. Okay, the 4-hour time frame, guys, and the areas of rejection for this, they're not huge, guys, so please be aware there's not massive resistance from these areas. I'm talking literally like, I mean, 2 or 3%, right? So there is a really easy short for Bitcoin, and that is going to be just shorting the all-time high for Bitcoin, because a lot of people will be selling off the all-time high. So whether that is going to line up with this trend line, let's see here, and see whether it's going to line up, and see if there is going to be a potential short position there. So you can see it is going to be around 69,900. I think the all-time high is 69.5, depending on what chart you're looking at. Let me have a little look on my macro chart and see what the exact all-time high is for here on Bitcoin on the weekly chart. You can see it's just 69.1, 69.24. Yeah, 69.24 is going to be maybe less than that. Get this wick. 69.141. Okay, that's going to be the all-time high for Bitcoin here over here on the weekly chart for Bybit. I know it does vary depending on your exchange, but yeah, that's the target that we're looking for here. So we're currently only around $600 away from that, guys. The 69.1, is that going to be the top side of this? It actually isn't, guys. It's going to be a lot higher than that. It's going to be $700 higher than that. So we might actually get rejected before we tap this trend line. Okay, and as I said, guys, the resistance from this trend line, it's not going to be huge. Okay, it's probably going to be worth around 3, maybe near enough 4%, depending on how volatile this rejection is going to be. Okay, we're not really sure on how volatile it's going to be, because if you look at this 4-hour momentum, this bullish momentum that we are seeing here on the 4-hour, it's extremely strong. Okay, so what I probably would expect here, and what we can see with momentum coming through for Bitcoin, if we're just looking at previous pumps, previous price action. Let me get rid of the VRVP. It's a bit bit too much going on the chart. Okay, so if you're looking at momentum for Bitcoin, you can see coming up really, really nice, and then it kind of levels out, guys, and then it goes sideways. Okay, so if we are looking for sort of a solution here for Bitcoin chart, it's going up, right? You can see it's gradually starting to level out. It's gradually starting to level out. We saw the momentum come through very steep here. Now what we should see here is it curling over like that, or it's going to be dirty, filthy, disgusting manipulation, and we're going to see a massive crash, probably down to the 3-hour volume weighted ATR band, the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement, and that currently is priced at around 61,700. And guys, that is absolutely fine if that happens, right? We're potentially going to see all-time highs for Bitcoin. That is absolutely unreal. So crashing down to 60,000, 61,000, 62,000 is absolutely fine. We are very, very, very likely to recover. But yeah, that's sort of what I am predicting here coming through. Whether it's going to be an easy early curl over. If it is going to be an early curl over, guys, and we are going to see some sort of bullish pennant chart pattern and continuation to the upside, who knows? Or we're going to see some sort of parallel channel to the upside as well. These are all still bullish chart patterns, guys. You might see a little bull flag, might see continuation to the upside. Okay, I do think this is still very, very bullish, and we are still in a macro uptrend, a micro uptrend. We're very, very, very bullish on this asset overall. Okay, but what I would say, as LR says in the chat there is it's very, very likely to see, we're very likely to see a massive crash. This does actually make me want to get onto the macro time frame here for Bitcoin, because I want to look at market structure and look at previous higher lows that are essentially officially confirmed. Okay, previous higher lows that are confirmed, because this is what we're really looking for that essential confirmation of the continuation of the trend. And what I mean by that, guys, is higher lows. If we start invalidating higher lows in a really nice bullish uptrend, then that essentially can mean the reversal of the trend. Okay, and if this does happen, this is where we can sort of be predicting areas of support and areas of massive rejection and complete turnaround for Bitcoin, guys. Because yes, massive institutions are buying Bitcoin right now, and we are seeing BlackRock and Fidelity, if I'm saying that correctly, are buying ridiculous amounts of Bitcoin. This is why Bitcoin is going up, because they're supporting the Bitcoin ETFs, right? So a lot of this buying momentum, this buying power actually isn't retail right now. It's very institutional. So we're not really seeing that influx right now. So when these guys actually stop buying, we're likely to see a correction, like quite a big correction here for Bitcoin. So we need to be vigilant of that, and we need to basically be prepared. We need to be prepared for that, and to make as much money from that as possible, right? So yeah, the areas to really be looking out for here for Bitcoin in terms of market structure. I do just want to get rid of, this is really polluted chart. Maybe I'll just do it on the, I'll do it on the 4-hour, but I'll just jump up to the daily here and get rid of some indicators, because I want it to be clean, as clean as possible. Yeah, slightly late getting up today, so my green tea, I'm drinking that on stream. Good stuff. But yeah, in terms of higher lows, guys, let's look at market structure for Bitcoin right now. So you can see this is what we've previously got plotted in, higher low coming down. After breaking this high here, you can see this confirms this higher low down here, right? So now what are we looking for? We're looking for a significant pullback after breaking the high. And you can see we just continuously broke the high, okay? Until we get that significant pullback. This significant pullback I'm talking about here, guys, is 49,000 down to 38,000, okay? So this is going to be our next higher low, okay? This is going to be our next confirmed higher low, and the reasoning for that is, guys, is because we broke this high. It's as simple as that. We broke this high. Now, where is our next higher low? This is where it gets choppy. This is where it gets choppy, because a significant pullback like so, worth a mere 21%, it actually shows here that that is a significant pullback, and actually that solidifies the higher low. But if we're looking at these pullbacks here for Bitcoin, it's really quite bad, okay? It's really quite bad, and we're not seeing that much momentum to the downside. So that basically means these higher lows that we're looking at here, they're not actually that valid, okay? They're not actually that valid in terms of a level of support. So it basically means we could break through them very, very easily and still be in a bullish stance, okay? So what could actually happen here, guys? Obviously, we've got all-time highs for Bitcoin. If we do come up, if we do break it, whatever, however high we go, and then coming into April, we're likely to see, obviously, we've got the halving, a massive, massive correction here for Bitcoin. Whether that's going to be down to 60, whether it's going to be down to 51,000, God forbid, down to 38,000. But even if we do get to 38,000, guys, it's still going to be macro bullish market structure. Okay, it's still going to be bullish. So this is the type of area that everyone's going to be like, oh, we hit all-time highs for Bitcoin, and then we've smashed it down to 38k. I'm not saying we're going to 38k, guys. I'm just saying it is still a possibility, and this is where all the retail are like, no, I'm still not buying. It's ridiculous. It's too volatile. I'm not buying it. So it's just please keep that in mind here, guys. I know Bitcoin is extremely bullish right now, and it's looking amazing. And we're seeing all-time highs. We're watching our net worths grow every single hour here. It's very exciting stuff, but we need to be vigilant of market structure. And the market structure I'm referring to here is the previous solid, strong, confirmed higher low here. It's actually down at 38,000. Okay, we do have a little pathetic one here down at 50,000, which is, it's not a huge pullback, guys, and I like to see a bigger pullback, especially for an asset that has run up from the previous high low up 37%. I want to see a pullback of at least 10%, right? At least 25% of what we're working with there. So I want to see a pullback of at least that to confirm the higher low. That's sort of not the rules that I go off, but the healthiness of the chart and the market structure that we look for here. So that's having a little mere 4%, little 10% correction, or 10% correction on the pump, which was like 40%. It's not that great, okay? It's really not that great. So LR says nice pullback before the halvening. Yes, that would be absolutely amazing, and I do think it's going to happen, guys. And the one thing I'm actually looking for today is going to be a short on Bitcoin. Like, you don't long the top, so why not short the top? I know LR's a big fan of shorting the top, and I see you make a good amount of cash in the Telegram doing that stuff. So yeah, I'm sure you're in the same boat as me there, LR. But yeah, let's look at areas, and let's look at a few more indicators here on the macro before we start jumping into some altcoins, guys, because I feel like there's only so much TA you can do on such a bullish chart here for Bitcoin. We can look at some on-chain stuff as well, because I do want to look at open interest, exchange ratios, and all this good stuff. So and yeah, we'll look at the liquidation heat map as well. Some interesting stuff going on there. But yeah, not going to be doing too much TA on Bitcoin today. I will just be hopping back and forth as to Bitcoin's price action, because obviously it's very exciting. But I do want to do some altcoins as well. Like, I'm going to touch on Doge today as well, because Doge is just banging it, right? We're seeing meme coins just take off right now. So yeah, going to do a couple of them. And if you guys do have any requests, please smash them in the chat, and I will do it. Any thoughts on Dymo, please, says Raw. Raw, I haven't actually looked at Dymo before, but I will do that for you once I'm done with a little bit of Bitcoin, okay? So yeah, rest assured. And I will be there. Right, so daily for Bitcoin, what we were just about to look at, some indicators. So we got the stochastic RSI, guys. We actually did see a crossover, but still a lot more bullish momentum. Still overbought here on Bitcoin. Obviously, it's looking extremely bullish here. That is a sign that we are looking to come down at some point. Okay, we're still in this area. So I would expect a bit of downside, or at least some sideways action, guys. If we do see some sideways action for Bitcoin, we know the stochastic will be returning to the central point of the zone, because there's not that much buy pressure to support the levels of it. So even if some sideways action is basically trending us between this all-time high and down at around 62,000, maybe something along the lines of that, that is absolutely fine. It will bring the stochastic RSI down, and this is going to be a really, really nice trade zone, I do believe, for us to be looking out for there. And again, guys, I'm looking for a lovely short for Bitcoin. In terms of a a take profit to be looking out for here is probably going to be something along the lines of this trend line. Okay, you can see the resistance, and we didn't get any resistance on this area, but we did see a little bit of support. Okay, we did see a lovely level of support, so that basically means there is support from this zone. So there is likely to be quite an easy trade worth of around 11% here, maybe 10%. We'll say 10% just to be safe there. Basically having a nice little pullback for Bitcoin, because this is just ridiculously parabolic now. We're likely to see a pullback, guys, so just be patient. It will happen. Will it happen at the all-time high? I'm not too sure, right? I'm not too sure, because at this rate, what is the all-time high? Okay, and obviously we've got the all-time high, which is 69,100, but we need to take into consideration when that all-time high was set. Okay, the all-time high was set back in, back in 2021. Okay, what has happened since then? We've had so much goddamn inflation. Okay, currency has been inflated, and obviously this is paired to the US dollar. Okay, well, it's paired to Tether, which is paired to the dollar. So we need to take into consideration the actual all-time high with inflation. Okay, I heard someone say it was around 10 to 15% higher or something. So the actual all-time high for Bitcoin is probably looking up at around 75,000, 76,000 with the new adjusted inflation. Okay, so maybe we're going to get a lovely short from this area down to this trend line. Who knows? But basically what I'm looking out for here, and I'll be staring at these goddamn charts all day, waiting for this lovely short position. Okay, I'm done with longing. I'm done with longing now. I'm just gonna sit back and wait. I did actually put I don't know if you guys are doing the Leaper trading. I know it's called the Leap. Sorry, the Leap trading, paper trading thing with TradingView. You basically get $250,000 of basically test money, paper money, and then whoever has the highest balance at the end of 30 days or something like that, I think they win like 10 grand or something. So yeah, I just thought I'd have a play with that and just whack on some trades. And yeah, whacked on a trade yesterday from $66,000, I think, Bitcoin, and it just banged it overnight. So yeah, made a nice little pretty penny there. But yeah, so hopefully that's going to be cool. Yeah, you can see up on gold around $900. I'm down on Bitcoin. I did long Bitcoin at 68.4 up to 68.9, and then I've actually got a limit order short from I think 68.950 or something down to like 66 or something. So yeah, just looking on that fluctuation, because you do have limits on how much you can trade with the account. But yeah, that's what I was doing the end of yesterday. But yeah, massive shorts for Bitcoin, guys. Let's get deep down and dirty into some altcoins. Yeah, let's do some altcoins. So yeah, let's do a bit of a dymo there for raw. Let's do a bit of dymo there for raw. Have I got the chart for that? Yes, let's have a little look. Here on Coinbase, are we? Good stuff. Right, so starting off with dymo here on the 1 hour, and this is for raw. We're seeing highs of around 58 cents. Overall, looking really quite bullish on the micro structure here. Let's look at the macro, see what we're working with here. I mean, it's looking pretty good. Okay, we've got a bullish pennant chart pattern, I would say, just looking off the bat, and a breakout scenario that we're currently involved with. I do like that, but I'm not a fan. Okay, I'm going to be doing more something along the lines of this to get as many touches as possible. There we go. There we go. Very nice. Here we are. So yeah, that's going to be the trend line that I would be looking out for there. But as you can see, we do have a little bit of slippage coming over to the top side here. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a copy and paste, and we're going to leave one there actually, and then we're going to do it again, and then we're going to be leaving one there as well. And these are basically just going to be little trap zones that we're working to get out from, or if we're longing or short, or sorry, if we're longing this asset, we're going to be using these as take profits. Okay, so the next point that I would be looking out for there here is going to be something along the lines of this, getting as many touches as possible here using this trend line. You can see, just get rid of a few of my indicators, it's a bit polluting. You can see lovely levels of support getting formed there. Really nice stuff. Guys, this is a symmetrical triangle chart pattern. As you can see, symmetrical triangle chart pattern like so. You've got resistance on the top side, you've got support on the bottom side in a nice symmetrical triangle chart pattern, right? And these are continuation chart patterns. In after a nice little uptrend here, you can expect this to have continuation to the upside, which it's currently doing. Okay, in terms of a trade for this asset, because it compressed so deeply inside of this chart pattern, the real safe measure move would be already completed. if you want to be greedy and you want to be if you want to be risky, this is the measure move that you could be going for here, and that's going to be worth probably around 52% to the upside, which is just ridiculous. Considering hedge funds aim to make like 8% a year, 52% is crazy. Okay, but yeah, let's overall Dymo is going to be very, very bullish. Areas to look out for there, I would expect probably a bit more to the upside, and resistance coming through around 62.57. You can see the resistance that we have found on this areas before. They're not small, okay? It's really not small resistance. So if we're looking at momentum from this area to the downside here, you're looking pretty strong, okay? So at least a correction of around 10% to the downside is what I would expect here. I wouldn't expect it to just bang through it, considering we haven't had the momentum to the upside to test it in a while. So basically shows that we're likely to get rejected from 62.5. Okay, so that's what I would say here about Dymo. Let's move on to what have we got next. We've got Myro from LR. Yes, love a bit of Myro. Cute dog, right? You've seen it. I actually got into was it Myro? Might have been Myro. It was like the dog of, not the dog, the brother or the sister of Myro, or it was one of some, you know, the meme coin space. It was one of those things. So yeah, I got into that, and then I got in at like 100k market cap. It was ridiculous, and then it started running. I think I made like a 2 or 3x and got out, and then it ran to like 10 mil market cap, and I was there like, meme coins, good fun. Yeah, I would have made a decent amount of money on that, but I had paper hands, and yes, I bailed, but made money. It's profit at the end of the day, right? So yeah, Myro overall, it is a meme coin, and this is on KuCoin, so it's not going to be the full chart here, unfortunately. So what are we looking at? We're looking at a lot of momentum to the upside. I mean, I would say just off the bat here for meme coins in general, we're seeing a lot of price action. It's looking really good here. Just gonna actually have a look at the market cap here for Myro on CMC. So market cap currently around $168 million. We did see, I think Pepe crossed 3 billion yesterday. Okay, so Pepe crossed 3 billion yesterday, and this is the first sort of instance that we're seeing of retail sort of come in, and it's a little bit embarrassing. we want layer 1 blockchains and stuff to be having a lot more volume and going up in price, not Pepe. But hey ho, it's a good sign. We're seeing new money come into the market. Gets everyone excited, and only naturally the meme coin volume will flow into the other stuff as well. I just wish it was sort of the other way around, but hey ho, what can you do? But yeah, so currently sat around $163 million market cap here for Myro. The all-time high is up at around, I mean, it's $1 billion supply? Yeah, I think it's near enough $1 billion supply. Yeah, it is. Yeah, $1 billion supply. So that basically means, guys, we can look at this price here and say it's $171 million market cap there on KuCoin that they have gone measured. So the all-time high for the market cap is currently around 263 million. Damn, that is that's really high for Myro. So yeah, if we are looking for a gain to the all-time high, which is very likely over the next sort of probably week or so, with meme coins performing the way they're performing, it is the word of mouth sort of stuff coming through. You're probably looking at around a 53% gain to the upside. Yes, it does look really bullish. It's still, for it to find its floor down at around $42 million market cap, that's very strong indeed, right? And from here in terms of market structure, you can see we're just breaking highs, we're setting higher lows, we're respecting the lows here, and we're breaking these areas. So in terms of market structure, I probably would be plotting in the most recent high low, probably down. I would like to plot it down around that area. Okay, so that would be the most recent high low in terms of market structure for Myro here. Overall, looking really quite bullish. I would expect a lot more momentum to the upside. And especially with a lot of other meme coins sort of maxing out here, guys. When I say maxing out, I mean like obviously Pepe, you can see we saw 3.4, nearly $3.5 billion market cap. If we're looking at the race on the leaderboard here, where are we at? Yeah, 3.4. So you see Pepe down at around 3.4. It's in 38th place. If we're looking at Doge or SHIB, whereabouts are they right now? So you see SHIB up around 10, Doge up around 8. Doge is at $28 billion market cap, and SHIB is around $25 billion market cap. I was going to say that's probably going to be it from Pepe, but looking at those updated market caps from Doge and SHIB, Pepe's got a lot more room in the tank, I would say. I do think Pepe is going to come up and try and challenge these bad boys over the next probably over the next couple of months here. Because I do think, yes, we're going to have a pullback for Bitcoin. Yes, the markets are going to go a little bit stale for a little while. It's absolutely fine. But I do think, what they call meme coins will be just genuinely flowing in volume continuously, because the retail love a meme coin, right? So yeah, in answer to, well, not in answer to your question, LR, nearly called you by your real name there. in answer to the chart here, I would expect a lot more upside here for Myro. Looking at those market caps and looking at the projections here for Myro, I probably would expect, I mean, over the next couple of months, a lot more than this. Okay, it is like an OG coin of its meta, so I would expect probably at least 600 million market cap, something along the lines of that. Okay, that's what I would expect. So you're probably looking like a 3 or 4x here for Myro in the next sort of no, 3x in the next sort of couple of months, couple of weeks here, depending on how the volume is going to continue in the market. But one thing I would say just in general about meme coins and altcoins in general, guys, yes, we're seeing a nice bit of upwards momentum coming through, but the moment Bitcoin starts to pull back here, the moment Bitcoin starts to pull back and we do see market corrections coming through, we need to be very vigilant, because Bitcoin dominance is, I should not have that chart up today. Damn, it's a mistake. Bitcoin dominance is looking really quite strong here. So actually, I can. Yeah, Bitcoin dominance 54.84% here, so it is looking really quite strong. We are potentially going to see some resistance coming through off these volume weighted ATR bands here, and that essentially means downside here for this this chart. Okay, and that means when you see downside for this chart, it means altcoins are going to start to move on their own, which in this market, it's a bullish market right now, so we're likely to see some really nice price action for altcoins. In terms of the altcoins that I'm referring to, guys, I would be expecting layer 1 blockchains like AVAX, DOT, Solana, BNB, all these layer 1 blockchains. I would expect a lot more price action in the next coming weeks if we do see the resistance play out from this area. Okay, so please be vigilant for that. But yeah, that is going to be it for Bitcoin dominance. Let me get back to my Bitcoin chart. Which one was it? Yeah, any more altcoin requests, guys? Before I start recording some videos. I think I'm going to record some videos on stream. Just wanted to look at this. Oh, we are going to touch on some market cipher as well, guys. We are going to be touching on some market cipher, because I do want to go through a couple of things that we were talking about on yesterday's stream. And if you are just joining the stream, guys, we are streaming every single day, Monday to Friday here, 9 a.m. UTC +7. It's 9 a.m. over in Thailand. So yeah, if you're joining now, it's going to be half an hour before the stream started today. So yeah, here Monday to Friday, amazing stuff, picking apart the charts. But yeah, as you can see here, we're going to be looking through market cipher, and we're going to be looking into a couple of the trades that we could have taken yesterday, and one trade that I did take on my copy trader yesterday as well. Okay, so yeah, before that, just want to look at this little golden cross. I mean, it's not a golden cross, but it's a great crossover that we were talking about yesterday on the stream, basically saying if we do get this crossover, we're likely to see a nice bit of bullish momentum. And what do you know, the triple EMA and the double EMA got the perfect cross to the upside, and we did see that momentum play out really nicely for around 2.26%. And that's one of the reasons that I did get into my long up at around 66,000, that sort of area there for my paper trading challenge here for the big prize here on TradingView. So yeah, good stuff. Bang that in. But yeah, up at around $4,000 at the moment for that challenge. Yes, good stuff. But yeah, let's move on to PYR. I did a video on that actually. And nice to see on the stream there, GG. And yeah, let's just break down some altcoins, guys. Let's break down some altcoins. So if you are dying for some TA, let me know in the chat, and we will pick it apart. If am I on the right chart here? Hopefully I am. It's your cooking LR. Just has an iron stomach. Interesting. Okay, so I'm talking about Vulcan Forged PYR. Hopefully that's the right coin there. And you can see it's been very, very bullish over the coming weeks here. It's looking really, really good. We did see a significant pullback coming through to the 0.68 Fibonacci retracement there from is it all-time highs? What are we talking here? Not all-time highs. This coin's been around for a very long time. All-time high around 48 bucks here. Yeah. All the way back from, I don't know what this coin is. Vulcan Forged PYR? Maybe it's a GameFly coin or something like that, right? But yeah, in terms of where we're looking at right now, market structure is looking really, really, really quite strong. So the low that I would be referring to here is going to be this area. So let's bang that in. Let's do some market structure before anything. I'm not going to just talk you guys through. I'm just going to bang it in there. Breaking highs. Pullbacks. Yeah, let's just ignore this dirty pullback for a second. Yeah, that would be the higher low. And you can see we did actually come down and test that high-low market structure. This is what I was talking about a second ago, guys, with Bitcoin. When we're seeing this this massive macro uptrend coming through, it's looking really, really good. We need to take into consideration these confirmed higher lows here for that pullback. Okay, so the confirmed higher lows were basically this whole area, and then we saw a massive pullback for this asset. This could happen with BTC, and that basically will bring BTC back down to $50,000, which is still in the bullish stance, because you can see a healthy bounce from that point will take you right back to your highs. Okay, so that's absolutely fine for that to happen. It essentially just confirms this high low, and it's an overall test that we're looking for there. So yeah, overall looking really, really quite bullish in a nice bullish market structure here. You have seen that very, very strong bounce from the market structure higher low there. Have you broke the high yet again? No, but you've tested it. Did you break it? I'm sure you know the answer to this over me. Nope, you did not break that high again, so unfortunately, no. You haven't set a new high in terms of market structure just yet, but this micro market structure is looking very, very, very strong, okay? Obviously, you've had 3 days of downside here. What I would say is the bounce point is going to be the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement, and that is going to be sat at around 7.61, yeah, $7.61. From this area, you have seen massive resistance, so you don't want to lose that area, guys. Sorry, you don't want to lose that area. GG. Cool name, man. You don't want to lose that area. And you have actually seen nice bit of support from the zone as well. So what I would say is if you're going to have the continuation of this micro bullish market structure, I would expect a nice bounce to break this high. Overall, looking pretty good there. In terms of a price target for, I mean, these are daily candles here. So let's stay on the daily, right? Let's stay on the daily and let's pull it back a bit. See what we're working with here in terms of price targets for resistance on the way up. Just gonna be banging in a load of stuff here. Yeah, these are going to be the price targets I will be looking for as you are going to be progressing up the chart here. We have seen massive resistance from these areas before, so what I would say is if you are going to have the lovely bounce that we were talking about there, nice level up, probably some rejection coming through, probably just working your way up, maybe something along the lines of that, right? And then you're going to be looking at price targets for around $13 over the next sort of couple of months or so, unless you see parabolic motion to the upside. But hey, if you get parabolic motion to the upside, what comes up must come down. Okay, so that's not going to be a very healthy uptrend. But in terms of a chart, in terms of a healthy uptrend, this is looking pretty goddamn good. Okay. Got the market structure test. You got the nice micro bullish momentum from that zone. So yeah, it's looking really, really, really strong. So yeah, good stuff. Bullish coin. Bullish. Mavia for LR. Let's jump into that. LR, what are you trading? I'm only kidding. Yeah, this is very interesting. I am on Bybit here, so I do want to bring up another chart, because sometimes when you see a chart like that, it can be heavily manipulated from potentially market when the assets actually been registered to the centralized exchange, the SEX. Okay, so I want to see if I can get any more data. We got like a Mexi or something. Mexi's earlier. Yeah, we do have Mexi. Yeah, it's a bit better. Okay, it's a little bit better. We can see a bit better market structure here. Overall, really bullish. Don't really know that much about Heroes of Mavia, but yeah, overall it does look like it's obviously got the support. Doesn't look like a pre-sale because pre-sales usually dump, but really itchy nose. Oh. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't quite look like a pre-sale. Oh, God damn. New gaming coin. Yeah, I was gonna say it does look like a GameFi coin, Heroes of Mavia. It sounds like a GameFi coin anyway. But overall, looking really, really quite bullish. I do think GameFi it's not woken up yet, like a lot of different avenues of altcoins. So I do think GameFi is going to take a serious run here in the future. So you're not done loading up on these coins. You're going to make a lot of money. As soon as the retail comes in, we saw the retail adopt Axie Infinity like absolute crazy last bull run. So it's completely still in the same ballpark of these coins and of these coins running like a considerable amount. So what I really would be looking for here, if you are going to be trading this, probably a nice little falling wedge, or as Crown Crypto says, pizza slice. So that was quite funny. Yeah, so something along the lines of that, right? A nice little move to the upside around 17%. But what I would say, obviously, this coin is it's still an early born coin. Still a new coin, right? Start of February, so it probably still does have a bit more downside in terms of a correction to come through, depending on the game, depending on how many players it's having, how much volume it's getting, and again, their marketing budget. There's many factors here that come into play. So depending on where you find your floor here, because this isn't quite a floor, guys. We haven't found the floor for this asset, and what I mean by that is when an asset is launched and it pumps significantly, and just thinking about actually, yeah, I'll explain that in a second. Yeah, when an asset is launched and it pumps significantly, usually what tends to happen, and LR, I'm sure you know this with the meme coin space as well, it dumps down and then it finds a floor, and this floor is basically held by the community members, and then we see the community sort of adopt the coin, and then more marketing stuff come into play, and then we see the continuation of the move to the upside, right? So right now, in terms of that sort of that theory, if you will, yeah, the theory, we actually haven't found our floor yet, in my opinion. We've seen a nice little level here get supported, and that has caused a little move to the upside. So you can see confidence is essentially growing, but you're still seeing that sell pressure come in, okay? So what I really would be looking for here is the break of this low. If you break this low at around 5.42, I probably would expect a move down to around 4.43. And this could go even lower than that, depending, again, on many different factors, how the business is run, from a marketing perspective, community standpoint. Is the game any good? Is the game launched? I don't know. So yeah, there's many factors here you want to be taking into consideration just at this asset. But in my opinion, it does look micro-term bearish, and I would expect lower prices to be had. Moving on, let's move on to, what have we got in the chat? Any altcoin requests, guys? Just make sure you put them in the chat. Yes, so let's while you guys are thinking of new altcoins, liquidation heat map. Let's have a little look at that quickly. I can drag that over without polluting the chart. Yeah, so as you can see here, guys, liquidation heat map for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is currently at 68,000. Yep, 68k. It says on my thing there, so 68k there for Bitcoin. So what we're looking at for the heat map in terms of liquidations, 69,000, 69.2. We've got a $26 million. I think that's $26 million worth of liquidations there. Doesn't seem right. Liquidation leverage, 33 million, and then after that, it's a bit bare bones, guys. It's like we're not seeing that much here compared to areas down like around 64, down at around 63. So I really would probably expect a nice big move to the downside to liquidate as many of these long positions as possible, okay? And that is going to be, if we're really going to see manipulation take place, and to liquidate as many longs as possible, we need to basically bang the price of Bitcoin all the way back down to around 62,828. And it looks very feasible to do that. If we're talking about Bitcoin over the course of the last, what, 2-3 weeks or so, a nice correction down to these areas is nice correction down to these areas, it's completely feasible and very, very achievable, okay? And guys, if you're just joining the stream, I'm streaming every single day, Monday to Friday, so make sure you turn the notification bell on and you get ready every day, 9 a.m. UTC, and we'll pick apart the charts together. Good stuff, okay? And again, guys, if you want to copy my trades, Fairdesk, good stuff. Copy my trades, link is in the description. I am trading pretty much every day with the account. I'm doing a trading challenge. I did start with, I thought I started with $5 grand, but I didn't in the end. I started with $4,300 and then traded that up. I want to trade that up to $100,000 with you guys. Currently at around 6,200. I think we made like 2K or something like that. So let's have a little look actually. Yeah, this is the copy trading thing. So 30 days made around 1,700 bucks, and with such a small amount of equity to be doing this, it's high risk trading for me personally. It's not my usual style of trading. But yeah, currently around $2,500 over the last, I think, 82 days or so. So yeah, not too bad, looking pretty good. So yeah, if you guys do want to go copy my trades there, yeah, you can link is in the description. All good stuff over there. Let's move on to, I want to do some market cipher stuff and go through some trades that we were talking about yesterday in the Telegram, and then we're going to be doing some, and then we're going to be finding some market cipher trades to be basically taking today, guys, because I did take one yesterday, which was OP. Did take an OP trade yesterday, and it was good. Yeah, it went pretty bad. I was a little bit late getting into the position. I didn't quite get in on this area that that it signifies that entry there. I actually got in on this candle here, and it dumped down as I was getting in, so I got an even worse entry. So I didn't quite make around 5%. Made around, I mean, I got out on here, right, around like 3.3%, something along the lines of that, right? It wasn't a too bad position, but yeah, overall looking pretty good here for the market cipher, and we did actually get really strong whale sells as I was getting in there as well, but I don't know where they've gone. Maybe it's on a different chart, but maybe on a different time frame. But yeah, we're trading the 1 hour here for the market cipher. So the areas that we're looking for here is this lovely money flow, and we got our second anchor, we got our stochastic crossover, we got our first anchor as well, and then we got a VWAP bearish signal as well there, and then we got a lovely reversal of the trend, which is obviously a massive uptrend, and then another bearish signal as well. So this trade was absolutely lovely, sending us all the way down like so. Okay, so we had all of our confluences come into fruition here, and yeah, we took that lovely short, and it was successful. It was a really nice successful trade. So the other one that I was looking at was Matic. Yeah, Matic, we were talking about this yesterday as well. We had our main anchor, our sub anchor. We had our money flow looking really strong there. Stochastic, we had the VWAP bearish signal as well. And we saw a nice little move. Wasn't huge, guys, and this is something that we're still testing. I didn't get involved with this one, but I was just watching it for research and data purposes. And you can see it was a move around 1.32% to the downside. Sort of what I'm thinking with the market cipher. Yeah, market cipher trading altcoins on the hourly, I'm kind of thinking it's probably best to aim for around 1%. If we can aim for 1% on all of these moves, we could potentially do like, I don't know, 40 or 50% a day if we're leveraging that 5 trades a day, and then you compound that over time. It's a really healthy figure, considering how safe these trades actually are, from what I've seen so far anyway. Obviously market cycles, market conditions can change, but yeah, it's looking fairly good. But yeah, let's have a look for some market cipher trades, and yeah, we'll look for some market cipher trades that we can be dissecting in the Telegram today. And if you want to join the Telegram, guys, link is in the description. And yeah, we're going to be doing these trades on CopyTrader, on Fairdesk. If you want to copy them, that's absolutely fine too. So yeah, let's break down these charts, and let's see if we can get some trades coming through. I'm just going to fly through these because there's a lot of confluences to look for, and I don't really want to be wasting your guys' time without finding a decent one. Okay, so anchors, we've got bearish. VWAP, no, that's not good enough. We're looking, the real thing that we're really looking for here at the start, guys, is this money flow. Okay, we want this money flow, and then we look for our anchors. The money flow there is really strong to the downside for this asset, but we've only got one anchor, and we haven't really got a sub anchor just yet. I mean, this could have been a sub anchor for a bit of bullish momentum. You would have had that VWAP as well, and you would have had, no, you had a stochastic RSI crossover, but it was to the top side, so it's not that much bullish momentum. Let's look at Doge. Yeah, no. On that clean money flow, not good. This isn't bad. This is not bad. Slightly late to the position, I would say. Yeah, this is not bad. Yeah, so that would have been the move. Yeah, we missed the move, unfortunately. So the move that I'm talking about, guys, is going to be this. You can see the money flow is looking really, really smooth here. It's not, when I say smooth, let's just draw this in. It's nice and smooth like that, right? It's not horrible and choppy, okay? So we want smooth money flow, which you can see for this area that we have got really, really smooth money flow. It's looking really good. Then we're looking for our main anchor, okay? The main anchor point that I'm looking for here is this point, and then we're looking for a sub anchor. So this is the confirmation that we're seeing that sort of overextended momentum to the downside here, and then the confirmation is going to be the second sub anchor, okay? So the second sub anchor needs to be a nice distance away, not that much momentum, so it basically shows momentum is slowing down to the downside, and that's when you play off that move to the upside using that money flow as well, okay? So that's the sub anchor, so that's going to be the third confluence that we're looking for, and then we look for the VWAP crossover and the bullish signal. So the entry point for this, oh yeah, and the stochastic RSI, which would have been here as well, and you can see we've got that lovely crossover in line with that sub anchor, in line with the VWAP as well. So the more this lines up, the more perfect the position is going to be, right? So in terms of the entry point for that, it would have been just after the VWAP here, and that would have come down. It would have been around this area here. So you're probably looking at around 1% to the upside, depending on where you got out here. Probably wouldn't have stayed in just because of all these major moving averages coming down. So maybe you could have got in a little bit earlier, but then you're not really going off all the confluences, okay? You're only going off like 4 confluences there. So yeah, overall, not looking too bad. Then you definitely would have got out when you saw this X, because the X means bearish momentum. So yeah, not too bad there for Link. Yeah, just again, I am testing this, guys. I'm testing this to try and find out the best strategy for us to be using in the community. And so far, it's looking pretty good for those nice little 1% moves here on the hourly. Let's look at this money flow, looking really smooth here for Uniswap. We do have anchor, sub anchor, but it's in the wrong direction, unfortunately. So that's going to be a no-go. We're looking for we were looking for the bearish sign there. It's nice. Okay, it's nice. I would say money flow isn't as smooth as I would like. I want to see these big areas, guys. I want to see these big money flows. But right now, it's slowly getting more choppy, and this basically means it's kind of undecided on the direction that it wants to take with the money flowing in and out of the market. And it is going to be a short position right now from this main anchor to the sub anchor, and then you haven't got the VWAP crossover for the short position, and you haven't got the stochastic. You do have the whales selling on the top side here, which is bullish, but yeah, you haven't got the other confluences. So in terms of a safe trade to get into, this is something that I would avoid right now. Maybe something to look out for in the future, because if we do see, yeah, it's actually a great example, because if we do see a bit more upwards momentum. And sometimes, guys, these whale signals, they take a little while to play out, okay? So you can see whales are selling all the way up, momentum starts to slow, then you get a bit more buys, and then it just kind of slows down, and then it dumps, okay? So maybe if we see this same scenario here with this chart, something along the lines of that, that will give us time for this sub anchor to sort of play out, money flow to keep coming down, being nice and respected, stochastic to come up, VWAP to come down, and then we hit all of our confluences. Yeah, we hit all of our confluences at this point here, and then we see a lovely short position coming down for XRP. So yeah, maybe something to be looking out for there for the day. I'm going to be putting that on the watch list today, and we can look at that as a team together here over in Telegram, and I'll be sending updates on XRP, because doesn't look horrific, and we are seeing these whale signals coming through to sell off here. We see a Chris coming through saying, "What's good, Chester? What's good, man? It's been a hot minute. Yeah, it's been a while." So bear with me. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, God damn. We're good. Yeah, we're good. Just the worst thing on stream. But yeah, so that's sort of what I will be looking for here for XRP, and we will be going through that in the Telegram. As I said, that is on the watch list for today. Also, can you check out Aero? Bit of Aero finance. Yes, I can, man. No sweat. I'll get to that very, very, very soon. I'm just finding out some market cipher trades because it's a new system that I've been learning over the last sort of week or so. Just getting prepped up for this lovely, lovely big run here. So yeah, just basically want to find some trades quickly for that, and then we're going to be testing in the Telegram all day. So yeah, we're doing that for the last few days there with everyone over there, and then yeah, we're going to be then we'll do some altcoins. So we'll do some Aero, and then we'll do some PISX, please, says Raw. Yeah, no worries. We'll add those two to the list. We'll get them done. Just want to find a couple of trades here for this stochastic. I mean, Solana, it's not stochastic, market cipher. Yeah, Solana's actually not looking too bad right now. Obviously, we've got money flow coming through, looking really, really strong here. We've got anchors, we've got sub anchors. I would actually like this to be the entry, and you can see this actually was the entry. Yeah, so we missed that, unfortunately. And what I'm talking about here, guys, again, we've got the anchor, we've got the sub anchor, we've got the stochastic, we've got the VWAP, we've got bearish signals as well. So yeah, this is a nice little move to the downside, probably worth around 4% there. So yeah, I'm not going to be getting involved with that, unfortunately. This does not look bad to watch for the day. Bitcoin Cash, guys. And yeah, this is actually a great point. This is a great point because Bitcoin Cash does tend to explode after Bitcoin, as we have seen here. So what we're sort of looking for here for this potential market cipher move is money flow to start basically continue coming down here. Money flow is basically going to continue coming out for this asset. It's going to be smooth, guys. It's going to be smooth. And what is that going to cause? It's going to be causing a sub anchor later on, and then we can be looking for all of the other confluences. So we're going to be looking for that later on for a potential long position. Because you can see here, we have seen that overextended main first anchor that we're looking for there. So I'm going to add that to the watch list as well for us to be looking out for there. Let's turn the music up. Ooh. Here we go. Yeah, so Axie, we got money flow looking pretty strong there. No main anchors, so we're not going to be touching that one. Maker, money flow looks a bit choppy. Not going to be touching that one. Ethereum Cash, money flow's pretty bad. Not going to be touching that one. Matic, we did look at a Matic short yesterday. Played out pretty nicely. We've seen a main anchor. Yeah, I mean, it's not out of the question. Yeah, just be a reset. And these are the things I'm going to be testing. I won't be getting into this trade, guys, but it's something that I do want to test. So I'm going to add this to the watch list today, and we can be reviewing that in the Telegram. And you can see this is the main anchor. We're going to be looking for a sub anchor, and you can see money flow is looking really, really strong. So maybe we're going to see something like that, and then sub anchor coming through, and then the sub anchor is going to be the entry for a potential short position down to the downside. Okay. Obviously, with all the other confluences that we can be looking for as well. So, yeah, not looking too bad there for Matic. So far on the watch list, we've got XRP, Bitcoin Cash, and Matic that we're going to be watching for from a market cipher perspective today. Money flow, FTM. Look at that. Whales selling the hell out of the chart there. You can see it reflects it. No main anchor. Sorry, FTM, not today. EOS. Main anchors, sub anchors, money flows looking bullish. It's not, yeah, it's a bit too choppy. I mean, there was this was the main sort of trade here, guys. This was the main trade. You can see we've got a main anchor, we've got money flow looking smooth, we've got sub anchor, we've got stochastic, we've got VWAP signal, and then you can see massive move to the downside from that zone. Okay, after seeing all these whales selling here, you can see this would just be the perfect entry, lining up with all of this here, and yeah, free money basically, free cash. So yeah, I'm gonna avoid that until we see something smoother. Nothing on vet. Anything down here? No, you can see momentum still to the upside here on sand. Anything on ape? No. Mana? No major Major trades. This is the one I traded yesterday. OP, really, really nice short position coming down. Really, really strong. Good stuff. Money flow's looking terrible today. Money flow's bad on there. Bad on mask. LDIO. Bad on there. Seeing whales sell though. Sub anchor. Maybe. Maybe we... No, sorry, we got a main anchor. But we could be looking for a sub anchor here. Depending on this money flow coming through. So yeah, we're going to be... we'll put that on the watch list. And look out for that later today. CFX, we've got money flow, we've got main anchor. Yeah, we've got main anchor, no sub anchor. This doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad right now. Stochastic, VWAP, main anchor, sub anchor, money flow, bearish cross, moving averages. Not bad. Not bad. Good to see you back, man. Yeah, man, it's good to be back. Took a little break. It's a bear market and all that. I've tied up with loads of different business stuff. It's very time consuming. But yeah, good stuff. Amazing calls, Chester. Got to catch 40 winks before the school run. Yeah, I don't blame you. Thank you for stopping by, LR. And I'll see you in the Telegram later on in your day. Yeah. Thank you ever so much for tuning in yet again. Do appreciate it. But yeah, I'm going to be adding this to the watch list as well. But yeah, let's jump onto some altcoin requests now. But yeah, just to summarize the watch list that we're going to be looking out for in the Telegram today, guys. We've got XRP, Bitcoin Cash, Matic, LDO, and CFX. Those are going to be the 5 market cipher trades that we're going to be looking out for there. If they look good, I am going to be executing these on Fairdesk on my copy trading account. If you want to join that, you basically sign up, you get a sign up bonus and all that. Great stuff. And you can deposit money. You can basically click copy my trades and you copy all of the trades that I'm going to be executing with the account. Currently, over 30 days, I'm up $1,732. I'm doing a challenge at the moment, $4,000 to $100,000. I started with $4,300, currently sat at around $6,000 or something along the lines of that. Over the last 82 days, done around $2,500. And you can see my chart not looking too shabby at all. Again, guys, this is very different to my normal trading style because it's very high risk. Okay, I've made basically nearly 50%. No, yeah, something like that. Nearly 50% or 40% in the last sort of 82 days. That is extremely risky. So just be aware from that. It's not my normal trading standard, right? And that's why you're going to see these swings coming through. But overall, looking pretty good. And that's why I'm going to be executing these market cipher trades on that. So yeah, if you want to follow that, link is in the description. Good stuff. And hey, you don't need to put money in. You can literally just watch my trades there if you want and do it all on your own back. Yeah, it's all live as well. All live and all free. Good stuff. But yeah, let's move on to some altcoins and let's dissect the charts together. So we're going to be looking at we're going to be looking at Aero there for Chris. Filthy drummer bass today. God damn. Did I spell that right? Pretty sure. Oh no, I didn't. I spelled it. I was thinking, right, there's no charts. What's going on? Everyone's trading Coinbase at the moment. God damn. Okay, so Aero, I mean, overall bullish. Haven't found the floor from this massive move to the upside here. Going to be jumping down to the shorter term timeframes here. Maybe you're looking at some sort of bull flag scenario coming through, like so. You are seeing that support coming through on the lower side, but at this point in time, you don't really know how low this can actually go. After seeing a move with such momentum to the upside here, let's do some percentages on that. See that 700%, right? So around 7x. That's just ridiculous. If people were even buying at this dump here, they're still going to be making like a 2 or 3x on their investment. So usually what you see with that is basically people take profit continuously, and then the people at the start here who are currently still up around like 3 or 4x, they're probably like, oh my god, how low is this going to go? I'm going to start taking profit. And then you basically see this twinkle down, if you will. If that is going to happen, and the likelihood of it happening is pretty high right now, what I would say is you're looking for your floor. Okay, you're looking for your floor and you're looking for your bounce point. You're looking for basically the area that people who were a part of this move still believe in the asset, okay, that are not just there to make money. So probably a community standpoint. I'm not really sure on the utility of this asset, Chris, but This does look like a sort of a utility announcement play from what I can see. It's very, very slow. You saw a nice bit of volume coming through before the announcement, if it was an announcement, and then you saw the announcement play out very, very strong. Okay, so yeah, what I would be looking for here is a potential bounce point of around 27 cents, and there is going to be a move to the upside when you break this bull flag. Okay, the bull flag that I'm talking about is going to be a move of around 33% to the upside. Going to be looking pretty good. And with an asset like this and the way that it's behaved and moved up like that, when you break this bull flag, it's a massive sign. It's not going to be 34%, 33%. It's going to be a lot more than that. I probably would expect to come up and challenge highs. Usually that does happen once you do find this this floor. So yeah, the floor I would be looking for here is 27 or maybe even 17. Once you see that, you're probably going to do something along the lines of that, and then you'll break this trend line. And then you'll see a nice big move to the upside coming through like so. Yet again, that's sort of what I would expect. And then probably resistance coming through again from this area, probably down to around this zone here, and then a nice little continuation to the upside. I mean, it's just a complete guess, really, but just using TA and what I know from chart patterns, etc., to plot that in. That's sort of what I would be looking for there. But yeah, overall, doesn't look bad. Again, I don't really know it's a Coinbase DEX coin. Twinkle down. It's a Coinbase DEX coin. Interesting. Decentralized exchange coin. Okay. That's it's got legs for sure. It's got legs. Apologies if you can hear the drilling. The builders have started their work. Nightmare. Yeah, that's why I see. Yeah, definitely some potential there. I mean, we saw Jupiter, right? And Jupiter just absolutely exploded off the face of the planet when they launched their coin, right? So maybe let's have a look at Aero on CMC. Wow, that's cheap. 57 mil market cap. That is very cheap. Presume that's the right coin, right? Please have a look at market cap. What's it paired to? Ethereum? And what chain's it on? Yeah, wrapped Ethereum. Okay, interesting. It's not going to load. Probably because I'm streaming and I've got 18 charts open or something. So yeah, that's probably why it's not loading. But yeah, $57 million market cap. And if Coinbase is supporting it and they're backing it, then I mean, you can see most of the volume is coming through from Coinbase. So yeah, it's a pretty good call actually, Chris. Good stuff. And I'm gonna do some research into that, man. Appreciate that. Where is the pen? Stuff. Yeah, it's very underpriced. Again, we're going to be looking for that floor and a very nice buying opportunity for that. It's an easy 2 or 3x there. Easy. Good stuff. Right, let's move on to... There was another coin that someone requested, right? It was PleaseX. PleaseX. PleaseX? Yes, this one. Okay, it's a DEX coin, so bear with me, guys. It could be a... Yes. It's one of these. You sure it's PLX? Looks like it failed automatics. Yeah, I don't really know about this asset. If you could confirm this raw, then confirm the ticker, please, and I'll try and find it. But in the meantime, I'm gonna do Matic for Ariel. Well, I got short on my watch list. It's a chunky boy. There we go. Matic currently at 1.11, looking pretty bullish overall on the micro trend. On the macro trend, what are we looking at? Still very, very bullish. Just broke highs, actually. Nice stuff there for Matic. Bit of Polygon. One thing I would be slightly concerned about is the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement. We are currently testing that area, likely to see some resistance here, okay? So please be aware for that. In terms of a bounce point to be coming down from in terms of support, probably you're looking at something around $1.09. If you don't respect that, then you've got Fibonacci retracement here of the live price from the current move, the low to the current high here, that is going to be down at around the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement. That is going to be a price of around 99 cents here, okay? In terms of market structure, guys, you can see we've got higher highs coming through. You can see we've got higher lows. You can see we tested the higher low with extreme certainty here. We haven't, I mean, we've had mini pullbacks. Mini pullbacks, but not quite anything since we broke this high. Okay, so in terms of market structure, in terms of bullish market structure here, I still would say the low that we're looking out for here is 72 cents, unfortunately, guys. So even if we dump down to 72 cents, we're still going to be in a bullish market stance here. So that's definitely something to consider there. There is going to be potentially some volatility coming through in this area. One thing I really would be looking out for there, though, is going to be these micro Fibonacci retracements. Again, guys, if you tap this, if you break this 0.5 Fibonacci retracement, it does signify a reversal of the trend overall. So definitely a point to be looking out for there. If you break that area, you're likely to come down and test this higher low here. So the point to be looking out for there for a nice little short position is going to be around 10%, 9% around to the downside there. But overall, guys, it does look very, very bullish here. You are breaking highs. So yeah, I would expect continuation to the upside here. But you can see resistance from this area here is futile now. It's very, very strong. Okay, you're seeing 15% there. You're seeing 13% there. Let's make that a bit smaller, 8% there. So yeah, there is still definite resistance to be basically taking consideration from. That doesn't make any sense. Taking information from here, and that's going to be pretty strong stoppage points up at around these areas. Okay, so wouldn't expect to go that much higher. No, I don't believe that. It's a layer 1 blockchain. Matic, it's really, really bullish. I'm very, very bullish on Matic. Forget TA for a second. Let's talk fundamentals. It's very, very bullish, and I do see this soaring in the next couple of weeks. Right now, we're seeing a lot more volume coming into the meme coin space, and Bitcoin deciding to try and tickle all-time highs. So yeah, I would expect layer 1 blockchains to start to really move and see that momentum coming through. So in terms of this micro uptrend continuing, I do really, well, it is a macro uptrend here, but in terms of, well, it's referencing this is a macro and this is like a micro, right? So I would expect continuation to the upside here. I would probably expect a pullback at some point to these key areas. Is that? Sorry, I've misseen the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement there from the from this move here, from this high down to this low. Okay, so the Fibonacci retracement actually is, I've actually got a line in front of it, that's why we can't see it, and I've deleted it now. Good stuff, bro. Good stuff, man. Let me get rid of this. It's the 1.3. There we go. We can all see it a little bit better now. There we go. Little 0.5 Fibonacci retracement there. This is very crucial, guys. And the reason why I'm saying that is because when we cross that 0.5 Fibonacci retracement, basically it means that it's a reversal of the trend. Okay, it's the confirmation of the reversal of the trend. So if we're looking at this Fibonacci in general, it's a downtrend, guys. It's a downtrend. Now we've crossed the 0.5. This is an uptrend. It signifies the confirmation of the uptrend that we're looking for. So you're very, 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 very... It's another bullish sign here for Matic. Sell your house, sell your dog, long Matic. Joking, don't do that, not financial advice. But yeah, definitely looking very, very bullish for this asset right now. Chester, I'm in the US. Can I get into Fairdesk? I mean, I think so. I think it's a non-KYC exchange, man. I think it might be based in Dubai. So, yeah, give it a go. Give it a go. I don't think you have to do KYC for it. So, maybe VPN and, yeah, maybe. Give it a go, man. I'm not sure. You should be able to. Should be able to. But yeah, where are we at? We are please X again. I'll try, man. But that chart was a gaggable offense. Please X. Yeah, it's the same thing. Pulse chain. Okay. We can try. We can try. Maybe I'll just bring it down because we're probably not seeing. No. Yeah, that's a bad move. So we're not really seeing the volume that is expected here. I can't really do TA on this, man. It's pretty rough. I mean, it's bullish. Yeah, it's bullish over. I mean, since the end of last year to now, it's not looking too bad. I probably would expect some downside from these areas of resistance. But yeah, overall, it is looking fairly bullish coming through. I'm going to check now. Sweet, bro. Sweet, bro. Be good to have you on it. Again, I've only got like 1 follower. I've got 1 follower from my community because I haven't really been promoting it or anything like that recently. So yeah, I've only got 60 followers at the moment. Like I'm only allowed 60 followers, and I'm about to start running a promotion. So this will fill up probably within 20 days, guys. It will fill up very, very fast. So yeah, if I run out of space, I'm going to contact Fairdesk and get more people. I think you're allowed like 500 followers overall, but you've got to hit certain milestones or something like that. Maybe trading for 200 days or something to get more. So yeah, it's definitely something that I'm worried about. I'm worried it's gonna fill up very, very fast. So yeah, one more. So STRK, no problem. STRK, I'll do it for you. STRK. We'll do buy a bit. We'll do buy. What are these charts? What are these charts? Nah, sorry, I understand trading new, I guess, low cap coins. This is actually a really interesting chart. The reasoning is because it's not dumped that much considering the significance of the pump before that. Let's have a look at CMC on that. Let's oh no, I haven't got that. Maybe I can do this. Oh no. No, I'm not going to do that. It's not going to save anything. Right. Let's try again. Right, yes, so STRK, go. Which one is it going to be? Maybe this one? I'll close my chart now. I really messed it all up, right? $1.3 billion market cap on major exchanges. Is this the right coin, Ariel? Completely closed it now. God damn it. Yeah, just bear with me, guys. One sec. Let me sort this all out. What is going on? Everything is glitching. Right, okay, we're back. Terrible. Okay, yeah, so STRK, I think, yeah, it's the same chart, right? So let's try and work on that. So it's just the same thing, yeah. Overall, it's just the same thing. Priced at $1.74. I would say this is it's actually holding its own right now. I would expect downside after seeing such a big move to the upside here. So yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, this is the example I would say of finding your floor essentially, which is it is very, very good. So if you're looking for a buy point for this asset, here is probably pretty good. I would say here is probably pretty good. Or I would be looking for a break of this trend line coming through, because yes, it is a descending triangle. Descending triangles tend to usually break to the downside, but this obviously it's a very early launched asset and just on exchanges since the 24th of February. And did we see what this was even about? A little look. Interesting. I mean, it looks like an established project with the $1.7 billion market cap holding the floor that it's currently got. Is it 1.7? And 1.2 billion dollar market cap. So yeah, overall it's not looking too bad. I was thinking it was going to be some sort of GameFi or something like that, but no, it's not. Ethereum's benefits to the world. Build on startnet. I mean, it really depends on the backing, because it would have jumped to this market cap with significant backing. So I'm not really sure on the tokenomics for this. Overall, though, it does look pretty good, but it really depends. Like we saw insane backing for ICP when it launched, and then it fell off a cliff, right? So we could see the same thing happen here if the VCs or investors, they're not having the same sort of hope that they were getting from launch or whatever, right? So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if this price does hold. It does look like it is holding, but the upwards momentum is slowing, guys. It's slowing down. We're not really seeing that much coming through anymore. So yeah, not looking too great for this asset. Hopefully they've got some marketing planned, because this chart could only sort of get worse if you don't break this market structure that you're currently in. We're going for an hour now. God, yeah, an hour and 17 minutes. All right, guys, I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to call it a day today. But thank you ever so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Bitcoin, we haven't seen all-time highs on the stream, unfortunately. Will we see it today? Potentially, I would expect it. I would like to see a nice healthy pullback coming through. Okay, I'll do Hex for you, or I will do Hex for you before I go. Yeah, a nice healthy pullback around 10% is very likely from all-time highs. And you can see here, stochastic RSI. That's not right. Stochastic RSI here, looking for that potential crossover for Bitcoin. And we've got money flow. Can we bring that up? No, we can't. God damn it. Never easy. Trading views, never easy. Yeah, looking money flow, potential crossover coming through as well for the negative money flow. Vortex indicators still miles away from a crossover, so that's not a bearish sign at all. But yeah, overall, guys, we need a pullback, right? We need a pullback, and if the pullback's going to be coming through, it's going to be all-time highs down to around 61,000. We were looking at liquidations earlier, and the liquidation point is down around $64,000 to $62,000 for Bitcoin. So I would expect to come down, slam down, test 62 from the all-time high in a very aggressive stance, and then we're going to see buybacks. We're going to see so much buyback, so much volume coming through. So yeah, just prepare for that. But yeah, nice little short position, I do think, from all-time high down to around $60,000, $62,000. Raw says, merci. Good stuff. I was going to try and speak French then, but I typed in merci. But yeah, my French is just no, I'm not going to do it. Petit français? Something like that. Anyway, speak a little bit French. I learned it in school, so I know a little bit. I can get around it once, but not on the stream. Yeah, let's look at Hex. Let's look at Hex right now. We're going to start off on the macro for Hex. Overall, from what we're seeing, market structure, you've got the high, you've got higher lows, you've got another higher low here. You can't really break this high right now. Unfortunately, this is your biggest problem, is this resistance. One thing that I would say that is bullish about this asset is the fact that it keeps testing this resistance, guys. It keeps testing this area. The resistance that I am talking about is priced at 1 cent 19. Okay, you're testing, and with the stance like this does actually create an ascending triangle chart pattern. The ascending triangle chart pattern is very goddamn bullish. Okay, it's a very bullish chart pattern, and we can expect a move to the upside. This is it can get a little bit controversial, if you will, because this is a valid trend line. You're seeing support coming through, and we can also do trend lines from the lows here. So this can actually get quite choppy when you do it like this, because if we're ignoring this trend line, for example, you've still got an ascending triangle chart pattern, like so. You've still got this chart pattern in this area, but that could mean big swings down to these lows. Okay, well, not to these lows, but to these higher lows here. So that's up for debate. Okay, that is up for debate. If you're looking for a nice move, I probably wouldn't expect to be coming down to these areas again, just because if you were going to do that, you would have done that here. Okay, you would have done that on this massive dump, and after seeing that massive buyback from this area, I would be a bit more bullish, considering you're testing this area continuously as well. I would expect a lovely bullish breakout for Hex. Now, how high can this asset go in the next coming days, the next coming months? Let's break it down. Let's have a little look. Guys, if you're new to the stream, I'm streaming every single morning, Monday to Friday, so make sure you're back tomorrow morning. It's UTC plus 7, 9 a.m. At 9 a.m. UTC plus 7, so yeah, basically an hour and a half before, well, hour and a half in the past, right? So tomorrow. So yeah, let's break this down, and the move to the upside is going to be worth around 30% for Hex. We've seen when Hex starts to go, goddamn, does it go? Yes, it does. It really does explode. So confirmation to be looking out for here for this asset, and you can see the bullish momentum from this zone is pretty strong here. So we're going to be staggering take profits as we go up if we're going to be entering this trade, and the take profits that I would be referring to here, we're going to be safe, guys. We've got to be safe in this position. The candle body close, okay, the candle body close for reference is going to be this one here. You can see this area here. That candle body close for reference is 1 cent 12. So let's bang this in quickly, because this is the candle body close that we're looking for that entry point. Okay, Candle body close at this area. We get that. We banging along, and it goes to the moon. We're going to be looking at around first things first. It is going to be a very big swing position. First TP around 6% there. If you were feeling fruitier, you could do around 3%, 5%, cut it in half. There's absolutely no shame in that. Profit is profit at the end of the day. What we're going to be doing, we're going to be basically taking our stop loss and moving our stop loss to our entry point as soon as we hit our first take profit. One thing again to be looking out for there is this 200 EMA, guys. We've got the 200 EMA coming down very aggressively, and you can see we have formed resistance off that as well. It's actually a good sign, okay? It's a good sign. The reasoning for this is, guys, because if we do get above that, then it's another level of support to be looking out for there. So it's a very good sign there in terms of an MA, powerful MA as well. So good volume weighted ATR bands. This is where it gets interesting because you can see the 60-minute. If I get rid of some of this dirty TA here, you can see the 60-minute and the 4-hour have are in a nice vertical progressive stance to the upside. Not quite vertical, but a progressive stance to the upside, which is bullish. So these areas will be acting as very strong take profits, okay? So let's just look back in history. You can see the 60-minute coming up, resistance very strong. You can see the 4-hour, very strong resistance. Yes, we smashed through the 60-minute, but you can see we were in that progressive stance, okay? So that's progressive stance that I want to be looking out for here, which we are currently seeing. So in terms of take profits, we could be looking for a nice, cheeky, smooth, juicy TP of around 6.51% to start the trade off. But yeah, the measure move is all the way up to around 30% here, seeing a price of around 1 cent 5. That's going to be it from me, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow morning with some more TA for Bitcoin, altcoins. And if you are new to the stream, guys, make sure you click the sub, hit the notification bell, and join the Telegram. We're actually breaking down trades all day in the Telegram. I'm actually breaking down market cipher at the moment with the community. We're watching a few different charts today, and we're going to be getting into some positions here over on the copy trading account as a team. Okay, copy trading over on Fairdesk, guys. You can see over the last 30 days done around $1,700. I'm doing a challenge at the moment, $4,000 to $100,000. Currently sat at around 6.2k, I think, from when we started 82 days ago, up at around $2,500. So near enough 50% gain on the account. I mean, yeah, over 58%. So yeah, looking pretty good here. So yeah, if you want to go join that, links in the description. Amazing stuff. We're going to be riding this all the way up to 100k together. Yeah, looking out for these trades today, so make sure you join the TG as well, guys. But yeah, that's gonna be it from me, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. Do appreciate it. But for now, it's gonna be peace out.